Stand up if you are a first-generation college student. Stand up if you're a mother. If you are actively deployed, a veteran, or you're in a military family, please stand. The world in which we live equally distributes talent, but it doesn't equally distribute opportunity, and paths are not always the same.
I'm so proud of you, Dad.
I will tell you this, Southern New Hampshire University can change the whole trajectory of your life.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield has worked to keep the people of New Hampshire healthy for 75 years. Healthcare has changed dramatically over the years, but one thing is not, and that is our commitment to you and your family. We're a company made up of your friends and neighbors. We work each day to continue our tradition of providing healthcare to the 300,000 members we serve. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield focuses on wellness and healthy living. We work with and support numerous organizations in New Hampshire to build healthy communities. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, creating a healthier future for New Hampshire.
Opportunity to me means doing the things that will make you a better future. I always dreamed of graduating from college. So being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed was paying off. Having an athletic scholarship for the University of Mount Olive was key for my success. I had the opportunity to not only get an education, but be able to develop as an individual.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
Hey, you don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Stan Spirou Field House Saturday afternoon matchup as the Southern New Hampshire University women's basketball team takes on the Southern Connecticut State Owls women's basketball team here. A beautiful Saturday. I'm Adam Buskey taking you with all the play-by-play action today. Today we have a very good matchup as this is a certain good NE10 rivalry matchup. As we get you up to speed here, Southern New Hampshire lost to the Owls in that NE10 championship last year, 75-64. So the Penmen look to put that in the rearview mirror. Meanwhile, the Owls, they come in here capturing 5 of the 6 wins against the Penmen. If they've won 2 straight here at the Field House, the Owls average 67 points per game, over 30 rebounds as a team. So certainly the Owls have been a very good team this year, and it's going to be a force to be reckoned with as the Penmen. You know, they're very tough to play here at home. They are 7-2 here at the Stan Spirou Field House, and it's certainly going to be an exciting matchup. So we get you up to speed here as now we're getting into the starting lineups. Let's go over the Southern Connecticut Owls first, as we have at guard number 1, Imani Wheeler. She's very good as well, averaging 13 points per game for the Owls. Also at forward, we have Kaina Steinauer, she's probably their best player, averaging 18.4 points per game. Meanwhile, at guard, we have Alea Walker, number 4, number 24, Amanda Full, and number 40, Allie Smith to round out the Owls lineup. And now, meanwhile, we're getting underway with the Penmen lineup as we meet them. Starting off, number 5, Carly Ziliak, the guard. She's very good, the junior guard. Always a spark plug for the Penmen offense. And at guard, the sophomore, number 12, Gianna Russell. Meanwhile, senior forward, Kylie Lorenzen, to point out her 1,500 points and 800 rebound, joining that 1,500 point, 800 rebound club for Kylie Lorenzen. Certainly been one of the top players for the female Penmen lineup. Certainly going to be missed as she's the senior this year. Meanwhile, to round off the lineup, number 24, Brianna Camara, the senior guard. Also a force to be reckoned with is Sarah Dio, the sophomore forward, number 32, to round out the Penmen lineup. So certainly going to be a good matchup today. We thank you for tuning in on this wonderful Saturday afternoon. We'll take a break here. In just a few moments, tip-off will begin here at the Stan Spirou Field House. And we're back here at the Stan Spirou Field House. Tip-off underway in just a few short moments. Now this Owl team coming into the Stan Spirou Field House 10-4 overall this year. They're 4-3 in the NE10. Meanwhile, Southern New Hampshire 9-6 on the year. They're 3-5 in the NE10. So certainly this is a good NE10 rivalry matchup. Both these teams are going to go at it. Both these teams like to shoot the ball well. And tip-off underway. The Penmen have it. Ziliak grabs it. She'll give it off to Dio. Nice look underneath. Ziliak tried to cut towards the basket. Too much on that pass by Kylie Lorenzen. So now a quick turnover. Now the Owls will look to get on the board here early. As Wheeler gives it up to Foal. Couple dribbles. Owls look to attack early, go into the basket, wide open lane. Too soft off the rim. Good look by Walker. Trying to go after Lorenzen early, as Lorenzen had some good defense. This Penman offense likes to be explosive, but they control the ball well, but they can attack you. So the whistle's blown, and we got a first foul called here. The Owls with the hold. Alea Walker committed the first foul for the Owls. So now the Penman will inbound underneath. Quickly to Ziliak. Ziliak fights for it, goes for the jumper. No good, off the rim. Rebounded by the Owls. Looking to push it off of that rebound and good transition. Steinauer gives it back to Wheeler. Wheeler goes underneath to Smith. Good bounce pass, good ball movement. Three-pointer, that's good early. Kiana Steinauer, like I said in pregame, averaging 18.4 points per game, so Penman got to stop her early. Dio underneath goes to Camara for the three-pointer, and that's good. Brianna Camara answers back with a big three-pointer. The Owls will continue to move the ball. See here early on, a lot of people getting touches, trying to cut to the basket. Good defense by the Penmen. Foal has it. Wheeler trying to drive towards the bucket, off the backboard, not good enough. Rebounded by Ziliak. She'll go to push the ball. Camara goes in the corner. Russell driving towards the basket. Gets the rebound off the backboard and in. Gianna Russell going for that second chance opportunity. Gets her own rebound and gets back up with it. Now 5-3, Penman lead early. Smith has it at the top, goes back up. Wheeler trying to set up her offense. Walker goes for the jumper, and that's good. Take that tough jumper against Kyla Lorenzen. Now Camara has it, kicks it over to Lorenzen in the corner. Lorenzen back out, gives it to Russell, and the foul's called. That'll be Alea Walker's second foul. Getting into some foul trouble early. So the Penman will inbound here again. Goes up to Lorenzen. Lorenzen drives, jump stop, ball fake, goes right up for the layup. Kyla Lorenzen, the dominant basketball player, having an outstanding career here as a Penman. The Owls moving the ball. Good defense by the Penmen, trying to stop them going towards the basket. Try to go for the bounce pass, kicked it back out. Full has it. Gives it up to Wheeler. Wheeler gives it to Steinauer for three, no good. Rebounded by Camara. Camara's going to push the ball quickly. Good transition by the Penmen, looking to attack. Kyla Lorenzen with the jumper, no good, off the rim. Rebounded by the Owls. The Owls pushing it here. Three-pointer deep, and that one is good. Full took it upon herself and took the deep three. And now is 8-7. The Owls take back the lead. Russell gives it to Ziliak. To Dio at the top. Lorenzen has it. Penman look to attack, getting some good ball movement. A little bit of trouble there. Ziliak gets it. Back to Lorenzen. 6 seconds on the shot clock. The Penmen got to shoot here for three. No good. Rebounded by the Owls. Good hustle by Russell, but I think she's going to be called for the foul, and she will. That'll be the Penmen's first foul. And checking in for the Owls, Aaron Ryder. And the Penmen are going to also get a substitution here. Sarah Dio will be subbed out as Amanda Kelly. The junior forward steps in. It's very interesting to see how this Owls team lines up. They only have 10 in their lineup, so it's a very close-knit team as to why they're such a good ball club. It seems they play really well together. Now the three-pointer deep, and that one is good. Amanda Fall. Scary three-point shooter, has been taking some deep threes, and now the lead is 11-7. Owls on top. Camara drives to the basket. Nice spin move, up for two. Both these teams are going to go at it. They like to shoot the ball, as we've seen here. Both teams taking no time to slow things down. Looking to attack. Another three-pointer. That one's no good, off the rim. Aaron Ryder tried to go for the three. Ziliak pushing the ball now. Goes for the bounce pass to Lorenzen. Almost gets it stolen. Nice up off the backboard. 2-point layup. Owls almost stole that one, but Lorenzen stuck with the play, and now Wheeler brings the ball up. She'll slow things down a tad. So everyone getting touches for the Owls, trying to move that offense. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler takes a few dribbles. Gives it up to Steinauer. Goes to the rim, off the rim. And that'll be out of bounds. That'll be the Penmen ball. Checking in for the Penmen. So we have Jenna Roach and Molly Terry. Molly Terry, a great player off the bench. Now Jenna Roach takes over the offense. Molly Terry tried to go for that three, goes for the bounce pass to Lorenzen. Lorenzen goes baseline, gives it up, jumper, and that one is good. Amanda Kelly. And now the Penmen take back the lead, 13-11, 4:25 left here in the first. The Owls do a good job moving the ball, making the Penmen work on defense. Wheeler has it. Gives it up to Steinauer. Steinauer drives, goes for the spin move, off the rim, rebounded by Lorenzen. Ziliak pushing up the sideline, right at the three-point line. Goes for the three, no good, in and out. Both the Owls and the Penmen dive on the floor. Husiu comes up with a great hustle play by Molly Terry, and up to Kylie Lorenzen. Good look to give it up to Amanda Kelly, and Amanda Kelly finds Lorenzen cutting towards the basket, goes up for it, and now it's 15-11 Penmen lead. Wheeler dribbling, gives it up to Ryder. Steinauer goes for the shot, and it's in. And that was a two-pointer. So the Penmen lead still up by two. Jenna Roach goes to the layup. No good, in and out, rebounded by the Owls. Now they're pushing. Another three-pointer. That one's no good. Amanda Full's been deadly beyond that three-point line here early in the first. And now checking back in for the Penmen is Brianna Camara. Is able to get some rest. And now we'll have Victoria Dean coming in for the Penmen, replacing Kyla Lorenzen. Now 3:13 left. Penmen 15-13 lead. Molly Terry in the corner gives it up to Camara. Camara with that deep three. No good. Rebounded by the Owls. The Owls push it. Wheeler driving towards the basket. Stops. Gives it back up. Steinauer goes for the three. No good. Rebounded by Roach. Roach pushes it. Gives it up to Terry. Into the corner to Dean for three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Dean. Good offensive hustle. Draws the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Kiana Steinauer draw the foul, but great hustle play by Victoria Dean. Taking the three-pointer, but following her shot all the way through. Draws the foul and will go to the line. 2:43 left here in the first. Penmen lead 15-13. The referee will talk things over at the official score table, as there will be a substitution. Aaron Ryder back in the game. Replaced Bridget Sharnick, who checked into the game early. Or actually, that was the confusion, as Bridget Sharnick is going to be checking into the game. She checked in a little too soon, so she'll replace Aaron Ryder. Dean misses that first one. Penmen are 75% free throw percentage, so a good free throw percentage shooting team overall. So now they lead by 3, 2:35 left. Pressing here early. The Owls try to get out of it. Another big three-pointer here, no good, in and out. Off the foot almost of Victoria Dean, but kept it alive, gives it up to Terry. Terry pushes the ball. Now finds Camara. Dean dribbling. Back to Camara. The Owls are playing some tight defense now. Camara drives, gives it up. Nice shot, no good, off the rim. Rebounded by the Owls. Amanda Kelly had too much on that shot. Now the Owls are driving. Goes towards the basket, almost goes for the and one. Kiana Steinauer took no time, took charge, and drove right through the lane. So now Steinauer will be at the line, trying to make this a 1-point deficit. Makes her first. Now Kyle Lorenzen checking back in. She'll replace Amanda Kelly. So that's 6 points already now for Kiana Steinauer for the Owls. And she makes both. Lorenzen will inbound and gives it up to Roach. Quickly gets it on the other side. Three-pointer from Molly Terry, no good, off the rim. Rebounded by Steinauer, gives it up to Wheeler. Wheeler being patient, making sure her offense is set. Wheeler back with it, takes that three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Dean. Now Camara pushing the ball. Turnover, bad bounce pass, and Lorenzen, I believe, will now be called for that reach-in foul, and she will be. So that'll be Lorenzen's first foul of the afternoon. You can see here the Penmen are 7-2 here at home, so despite that the Owls have won 2 straight here, it's still always tough to come into the Stan Spirou Field House, and that's a nice layup in for Amani Wheeler. Now the Owls are up by 1. Roach gives it up to Dean, goes baseline jumper, and that one is good. Victoria Dean with the nice shot, nice floater. Wheeler slowing things down, reaching that final minute here. Steinauer. Full gives it up underneath. Take that big pass, almost turned it over. Steinauer has it again, gives it up to Smith. Smith working in the paint, gives it back up for that jumper, and that one is good. Amanda Full had it. Took no time to take that shot. Certainly a tight contested game here. 19-18, 31 seconds remaining in the first. Victoria Dean driving to the lane. No shot. Tried to commit the shooting foul, but referee blew the whistle before she was committed towards the basket. The Penmen will inbound here. Back in for the Penmen, Gianna Russell. And for the Owls, Aaron Ryder. Aaron Ryder, the 6-foot senior forward, trying to get some rebounding help for the Owls. 27.6 remaining in the first. At the top to Dean. Russell driving. Goes underneath to Camara. Nice layup. Had that reverse layup behind the back. And now the Penmen have a 20-19 lead. 12 seconds. The Owls look to get that last shot. Down by 1. Driving to the basket. Off the rim. Rebounded by Lorenzen. Wheeler had too much on it. And the whistle's blown with 1.2 seconds remaining. As that was a little desperation shot by Brianna Camara. Took that shot a little too early. She could have had a few more dribbles to get closer towards the net. But it looks like she'll be at the line. I believe she'll be shooting 3, as that was a... No, it will be 2 shots, excuse me. So she'll take 2 shots here, trying to extend the Penmen lead. Makes the first one. This Penmen team likes to shoot. They average 74 points per game. Very tough offense to try to defend. Desperation shot here for the Owls, no good. So at the end of the first, the Penmen have a 22-19 lead over the Owls. We'll take a short break here. We'll be back for the second quarter here on Stu Penmen TV.
As Division II student athletes, we are committed to being our best.
Division II National SAC is proud to partner with the Sports Science Institute to play a role in the cardiac safety and health of student athletes.
Although many student athletes with heart conditions live healthy, active lives, up to 10 NCAA student athletes die each year of sudden cardiac death during athletic activities.
The facts are that immediate delivery of CPR and AED saves lives, so everyone should be CPR and AED trained. Please join us in this important initiative. Make it yours.
(22-19) lead for the Penmen as we start the second quarter here. So we take a look at some of those first quarter points. The Owls were 7 for 19 for their field goal shooting. Meanwhile, the Penmen were 9 for 19, 47% shooting, and the Owls were 36% shooting. Amanda Full had those 2 big three-pointers early on for the Owls. So now Wheeler found Smith. Wheeler has it. Good defense by Russell, trying to shut down Wheeler. Back at the top to Steinauer. Another three-pointer, big one there. Rebound by Russell, didn't go in. Russell taking no time, trying to drive against 2 players, and that'll be an offensive foul. Gianna Russell trying to drive to the lane, try to drive through 2 defenders. So she'll get the offensive charge. That'll be her second foul. So now the Owls will inbound. I think both teams have been dynamic with their offenses, either slowing it down, trying to attack, trying to have some good transitions on both ends of the court. Good defense by Ziliak on Wheeler. Steinauer trying to drive against Lorenzen. Back to Wheeler. Walker. Now Wheeler has it. 4 seconds on the shot clock. The Owls got to get something off here. Good defense by the Penmen. And that'll be a shot clock violation. The Owls had no answer. Lockdown defense by the Penmen. That's why they do so well here. Got to have some good defense against a team like this. This team's not afraid to score. Camara has it, gives it up to Well, Lorenzen has it. Ziliak at the top. Roach. Now big three-pointer there, no good. Victoria Dean had a good look at it. Now the Owls look to push. See if the Penmen can repeat what they did on defense. Wheeler driving, that's going to be a nice bucket. No, off the rim. Wheeler is too soft on that layup. Now the Penmen will have it. Roach pushing with it. Lorenzen at the top, she'll take the three-pointer. That one's no good, off the rim, rebounded by the Owls. Now the Owls take no time, and that's going to be a travel violation. One too many steps. Steinauer couldn't stop her foot. Now Sarah Dio checking back in for the Penmen. Just very interesting is this Owls team. They only have 10 on their roster, so like I said, it's a very close-knit team. That's why they play very well together. Penmen moving the ball well, almost turns it over. Ziliak with the jumper. That one is good. She'll get her first 2 points of the afternoon. 24-19, Penmen lead, 7:40 left in the first half. I'm sure the Penmen want to go into the locker room in the first half with a good lead. Try to play some consistent basketball. Now big jumper there, no good. Off the rim, tough shot for Wheeler. Nice drive to the basket. Nice rebound by Dio. Gives it to Roach for the shot again. Another rebound by Dio. Goes up with it. No good. Had 2 chances there for Dio, but couldn't pull through. Drive to the basket. Good defense by Lorenzen. Knocks it away. Ziliak has it. Penmen pushing. Wide open for Roach. Now goes underneath to Dio. Jump stop, ball fake. Too much. Goes back up with the rebound. Excellent job. Second chance opportunity. Sarah Dio fighting for those rebounds. Good offensive board. You can see now Coach Pinkel's called her over. Try to explain to her, hey, go for those jump stop ball fakes. Try to deke out those defenders. You go for that jump stop ball fake, works every time. They'll either draw the foul, and then you'll go to the line to try to get a three-point play. Now checking back in for the Owls, Aaron Ryder, is one of the Owls seemed to have gotten injured on that last play. So now 26-19, 6:55 remaining in the first half. Penmen being explosive here out in the second quarter. Wheeler getting some dribbles, passes it, quick three-pointer. That one's no good. Rebounded by the Penmen. Goes high, too much on that pass. Good cut by Sarah Dio, just driving towards the basket. But too much on that pass, goes over her head. Now the Owls will get the ball back. Amanda Full, the big three-point shooter here for the Owls. Wheeler gives it back to Smith, and a whistle's blown. Sarah Dio gets called for the foul. See, Coach Pinkos is frustrated with that call. Now the Owls will inbound here. Gives it up to Walker. Walker goes underneath, goes for the big move. Aaron Ryder couldn't connect off the backboard. Now the Penmen move. Lorenzen tried to drive to the basket, and the whistle's blown. As Aaron Ryder gets called for the foul on the Owls. Slowed down that tempo as the Penmen were looking to attack. 26-19. Penmen with a good lead here. Molly Terry has it, gives it up to Lorenzen. Lorenzen tried to go for the three-pointer. Takes that bounce, but not enough. Goes in and out, and the rebound picked up by the Owls. So the Owls try to work their offense, trying to move the ball. Penmen has some lockdown defense. They've been doing very well on defense, only holding them to 19 points here so early on here in this game. And that'll be a travel violation. Allie Smith took too many steps, in the paint. Good defense again by the Penmen, really making the Owls work on offense. Like I said, the Penmen lost in the NA10 championship to the Owls and put that one in the rearview mirror. Ziliak tried to go for the bounce pass and The Owls force the turnover. It's been a very quiet second quarter here for the Owls. Haven't been able to score. They haven't able to score this entire quarter. Looking to score here. Goes towards the basket. Nice layup by Amani Wheeler. And finally, the Owls were able to score in the second quarter. 26-21, 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Ziliak holding the ball. She'll take the three-pointer. Off the rim. Rebounded by the Owls. Now the Owls will push. The Owls now have to attack here. They're trailing by 5. Takes a big three-pointer there. No good. Rebounded by Ziliak. Good box out. Grip it and go. Camara driving towards the basket. Goes up with it. Off the rim. Rebounded again by the Owls. Walker trying to make a move on Lorenzen. Good defense by Lorenzen to stop that. Kick it towards the other side to Ryder. Wheeler dribbling. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Wheeler has it again. Goes for the two-pointer. Off the rim. Rebounded by the Owls. Good rebound by Ryder. They'll go back for the three. No good. Off the rim. Rebounded by Camara. The whistle's blown. I believe there'll be a foul called here. So that'll be a reach-in foul on Amanda Fall. She's trying to dive for it. Try to force a turnover. We got a couple changes here now. Kiana Steinauer back in for the Owls. Amanda Kelly back in. So it'll be a timeout taken. We'll take a timeout here. 4:01 remaining in the first half. 26-21, the Penmen lead.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
When you walk into a running store and take a look at the sprawling shoe wall, you may have trouble finding the right shoe for you. This is where we come in. At Runner's Alley, our right fit process makes selecting a shoe easy, painless, and fun. We start with a visual gait analysis, and then we learn all about you. We'll educate you about your foot structure, what we see when we watch you walk and run, and choose a shoe as a starting point to get you moving. At Runner's Alley, we're here for you every step of the way.
Welcome back to the Stan Spirou Field House, where your Penmen have a 26-21 lead. A very close game as the Owls are still trying to keep themselves in this contest. So now the Penmen will inbound here. Jenna Roach, the freshman, gives it up to Terry. Terry looking to skip it. Gives it back to Roach. Roach dribbles it out. Goes to Molly Terry in the corner. Back to Roach. She'll take the three-pointer. That one's no good. In and out off the rim. Rebounded by the Owls. Steinauer gets another rebound. She's been a rebounding machine for the Owls here in this game. 3:32 left here in the first half. The Owls slow things down a bit. Walker has it. Gives it to Steinauer. Allie Smith gives it back to Wheeler. Steinauer has it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by the Penmen again. 4 seconds. They'll take the big three. No good. Rebounded by Lorenzen. The Penmen locked down on defense yet again. Goes for that skip pass to Roach. Molly Terry take that big pass to Roach, and Roach with the jumper. That was a big skip pass as Molly Terry found Jenna Roach, and Jenna Roach took it upon herself to go for the jumper. 28-21. Wheeler slowing it down. The big three-pointer here, no good. Airballed it out. Aaron Ryder tried to go for the shot. So they need a big shot here. As now that deficit is slowly increasing as The Penmen are attacking hard, both offensively and defensively. Molly Terry with the big three, no good. Try to get the rebound by Jenna Roach, but off her hands and into the hands of Wheeler. Well, it looks like Kyla Lorenzen gets called for that push-off, trying to go against Kiana Steinauer. It's the two best going at it. That's what you're going to see in that matchup, Steinauer and Lorenzen. Two of the best for both teams. Now Victoria Dean back in for the Penmen. She'll replace Lorenzen. Lorenzen will get a breather. Inbounded here, big three-pointer. That one in. Took the lucky bounce, and Wheeler knocks down the three. As now they trail by 4, 28-24. Penmen lead. Dean, she'll take the big three. No good. Off the rim, rebounded by Wheeler. Wheeler gives it to Walker. Walker trying to drive. Nice move towards the rim and in. And now the Penmen lead down to just 2. Good move by Walker. Now the Penmen look to answer back. Molly Terry has it. Gives it to Dean. Roach trying to take a few dribbles. She'll try to find Kelly, and the whistle's blown. As Allie Smith, the Owls, gets called for the foul. So not a whole lot of fouls have been called here in the first half. Both teams with just 3 each. Now a big jumper there by Ziliak, no good. Now the whistle's blown, and that'll be another foul by the Owls, Kiana Steinauer. So a tough one as they try to get the rebound, but they get called for the foul. Now the Penmen inbound. Dean takes the jumper. No good. Steinauer gets the rebound. Trying to push it, 1:25 here remaining in the first half. Wheeler takes a few dribbles. Going up against Roach. Try to go towards her big 44 Aaron Ryder, but turn the ball over here, and now Amanda Foll checking back in for the Owls. Penmen will inbound it here. Molly Terry will take a breather as Camara's back in for the Penmen. So both Wheeler and Steinauer for the Owls both have 7 points each. And Camara has 9 on the floor for the Penmen. Dean, try to go for that fake pass. Camara, she'll take the big three. That one is good. Big three-pointer for Camara, and now she has 12 points. Early on here for the Penmen, 31-26, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Wheeler slowing things down a bit. Good defense by Ziliak. Now they'll turn the ball over. Camara has it, intercepted it, goes for the move towards the rim, but not enough on that layup. Now the Owls push it here. Walker, nice move to the rim. Got it. 25 seconds remaining. The Penmen will try to slow it down. They'll try to get the last shot. Jenna Roach making sure everyone gets touches. The shot clock is off. 14 seconds winding down. Camara trying to drive through defenders. Knocked away. Picked up. Nice rebound. Not enough. Now the Owls try to get that last shot. They go for the three-pointer. No good. So the Owls try to make this a more interesting game. So now we head into the first half. The Penmen lead 31-28. We'll be back with second half action here from the Stan Spirou Field House on SNHU Penmen TV.
When I see obstacles, I create opportunities.
When I see adversity, I find a way.
When I hear never, I say now.
Southern New Hampshire University is education made to fit your goals. With over 200 degree programs, flexible class schedules, and some of the lowest online tuition rates in the nation.
So when I face barriers, I can break through.
Break through at snhu.edu.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieve a lot of the financial burden.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Codify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves. Our vision, our heart, our drive to achieve every goal we aim for because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Welcome to the Tap House.
path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
Walking the path of integrity, forever embracing a life in balance, standing tall and confident, leaders in the classroom, community, and field of play, with clear vision and a full heart, looking to the future, devoted to the student athlete, representing the Northeast, diverse in composition, united by our values, determined by nature, uncompromised by choice. We are the NE10.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
At SNHU, building a campus that feels like home is important to us.
I felt like I was walking to a family. I have that one-on-one experience with the professors here, and they take an interest in what you want to do, and they can help you use your passions to get you to where you want to go. When I graduate, my degree is going to propel me into my future. Southern New Hampshire University, it's been the greatest decision I've ever made.
Visit snhu.edu.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Stand up if you are a first-generation college student. Stand up if you're a mother. If you are actively deployed, a veteran, or you're in a military family, please stand. The world in which we live equally distributes talent, but it doesn't equally distribute opportunity, and paths are not always the same.
I'm so proud of you, Dad.
I will tell you this, Southern New Hampshire University can change the whole trajectory of your life.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield has worked to keep the people of New Hampshire healthy for 75 years. Healthcare has changed dramatically over the years, but one thing is not, and that is our commitment to you and your family. We're a company made up of your friends and neighbors. We work each day to continue our tradition of providing healthcare to the 300,000 members we serve. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield focuses on wellness and healthy living. We work with and support numerous organizations in New Hampshire to build healthy communities. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, creating a healthier future for New Hampshire.
I Opportunity to me means doing the things that will make you a better future. I always dreamed of graduating from college. So being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed was paying off. Having an athletic scholarship for the University of Mount Olive was key for my success. I had the opportunity to not only get an education, but be able to develop as an individual.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
As Division II student athletes, we are committed to being our best.
Division II National SAC is proud to partner with the Sports Science Institute to play a role in the cardiac safety and health of student athletes.
Although many student athletes with heart conditions live healthy, active lives, up to 10 NCAA student athletes die each year of sudden cardiac death during athletic activities.
The facts are that immediate delivery of CPR and AED saves lives, so everyone should be CPR and AED trained. Please join us in this important initiative. Make it yours.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
When you walk into a running store and take a look at the sprawling shoe wall, you may have trouble finding the right shoe for you. This is where we come in. At Runner's Alley, our right fit process makes selecting a shoe easy, painless, and fun. We start with a visual gait analysis, and then we learn all about you. We'll educate you about your foot structure, what we see when we watch you walk and run, and choose a shoe as a starting point to get you moving. At Runner's Alley, we're here for you every step of the way.
Welcome back to the Stan Spirou Field House. As second half action will be underway in just a few short moments, where your Penmen lead the Owls 31-28. So take a look at some of those first half numbers. Pretty even in that second quarter. Both the Owls and the Penmen only had 9 points even. But it was that first quarter where the Penmen outshot them, had 22 points. The Owls had 19, 31-28. Now that second half is underway, the Penmen will have it. Look to inbound here. And Brianna Camara leading the charge for the Penmen. She has 12 points on the afternoon so far. So now we're underway here. Camara gives it up to Russell. Russell finds Ziliak. Lorenzen, she'll take the quick jumper, and that one is in and good. Gets a quick shot here. Start the second half strong. Now the Owls will set up their offense as the Penmen have been giving them a hard time, and that one's a shot no good off the rim. Rebounded by Russell, excuse me. Now forced a turnover here. It'll be out of bounds. Good hustle play by Full. Tried to read that pass. Ziliak was there at the baseline, right at the... So now Russell will inbound it. 33-28. Lorenzen had that quick shot to start off the second half. So it's been a pretty good defensive game on both ends of the court for both the Owls and the Penmen. Ziliak, she'll look to drive. Kicks it back out. Gives it to Dio, to Camara, to Lorenzen with the nice bounce pass. Lorenzen takes a tough jumper, no good off the rim. Rebounded by the Owls. Now it's a big three-pointer there, no good. Lorenzen tried to follow the shot, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Lorenzen. So now the Owls will maintain possession. Good hustle play by Lorenzen, but she didn't read that well enough. Tried to follow the shot. Couldn't get there quick enough. So the Owls will get the ball back. Penmen has some good lockdown defense in this game. It's been very hard for the Owls to score. Wheeler drives. That's going to be off the backboard and in. The bank is open. Monty Wheeler took no time. Now Russell has it. Gives it to Dio. Dio making a move. Goes the other way. Off the rim. Too much on that one. Rebounded by the Owls. Steinauer in that first half had 11 rebounds, and she added a couple more. That shot was no good. Rebounded by the Penmen. Now Camara working, dribbling, gives it to Lorenz at the top. Ziliak, she'll take the tough three-pointer, no good, off the rim. Another rebound by Steinauer. It's been a rebounding machine for the Owls. Now the Owls will slow things down. Goes underneath, Lorenzen hands up. Good defense, rebounded by Dio. Dio gives it to Camara. Camara finds Lorenzen. Camara looks to drive, has nowhere to go, goes to Lorenzen for the jumper. Nice. Excellent look by Camara to Lorenzen. Those two work in sync, and they play basketball so well together as to why they start and on the court together a lot. Wheeler. Ziliak has lockdown D against her. Been playing some pretty good basketball. Walker gives it to Steinauer. Good defense by Dio. Nice turnover, nice hustle play by Russell. Russell's going to move. Has a wide open lane, nobody there, and takes it upon herself. She had real estate and took it. And so much room to run. Now it's a 7-point lead for the Penmen, 37-30. Walker going up against Lorenzen, tries to drive, no good. Good defense by Lorenzen, but the Owls keep it alive. Wheeler driving, goes off, not enough. Rebounded by Lorenzen. Now Camara's pushing, has two defenders on her. Nice cut by Russell, goes to the basket, in. Takes that friendly roll into the net. There'll be a timeout taken. Now the Penmen have a 9-point lead, 39-30. We're going to take a timeout here with 6:22 left here at the Stan Spirou Field House.
When I see obstacles, I create opportunities.
When I see adversity, I find a way.
When I hear never, I say now.
Southern New Hampshire University is education made to fit your goals. With over 200 degree programs, flexible class schedules, and some of the lowest online tuition rates in the nation.
So when I face barriers, I can break through.
Break through at snhu.edu.
9-point Penmen lead, 39-30, 6:22 remaining in the third. So the Owls needed to take that timeout to regroup, as they just had no answer on offense. You know, early on they had a couple three-pointers, had a good couple shots in that first half, but really their offense has been pretty quiet as the Penmen defense has been locked down. Smith has it, gives it to Steinauer. Steinauer almost turns it over. Goes for the baseline. Nice shuffle pass to Steinauer. Good look by Allie Smith. He had 4 defenders crashing down on her and then shuffles it off to Steinauer. Now Roach has it. Tries to kick it over to Terry in the corner. Terry gives it to Lorenzen. Lorenzen, oh, nice cut towards the basket. Not enough. Goes for that offensive rebound. Not enough again. Rebounded by the Owls. That was a good look. Amanda Kelly found Russell cutting towards the basket. Big three-pointer for the Owls here. No good. Rebounded by the Owls. Nice offensive board, and looks like the Owls will go to the line to shoot 2. Gianna Russell pick up her 3rd foul. That'll be their first of the half. So these are good opportunities for the Owls to get some points on the board. She'll miss the first one. So now Russell will take a seat and Kamara's back in. Monty Wheeler try to go for her second shot, misses both. Rebounded by Lorenzen. Finds Kamara. Kamara try to push the ball here. Big three-pointer for Terry, no good. Nice rebound by Kamara. Gives it to Roach. Back to Terry. Terry tried to cut towards the basket, couldn't find anything. Now Roach has it, she'll regroup. Kamara taking a few dribbles at the top. Has nobody. Finds Kelly. Terry has it. Another three-point shot, and that one is good. Molly Terry finds her shot. And now is a 10-point Penman lead, 42-32, 4:49 remaining in the third. That was the shot Molly Terry wanted and she needed. Now a nice drive to the basket. Not enough on that one. Walker couldn't get it. Kamara now driving towards the basket. Tried to go against, I believe that was Walker. No, it was Wheeler. Wheeler drew the foul. So now Kamara goes back to the line. So now 2 shots coming for Kamara, where she has 12 points in the game, leading scorer for the Penmen. Will miss the first one. Now back in for the Owls, Aaron Ryder. And back in for the Penmen, Carly Ziliak. She'll replace Lorenzen. Lorenzen will get a breather. So Kamara's having a great game. Running the point for the Penmen. Trying to get 13 points here. Makes her second. So now the Owls will inbound. The Penmen are going to press here. Playing some tight defense, playing up. Trying to make the offense of the Owls work. Now it'll go out of bounds. And it'll be off the hands of Steinauer. She couldn't hold on to it. So an excellent job in that press. Penmen forced a turnover. So now Penmen get the ball back. They have an 11-point lead here. 4:17 remaining in the third. Roach had Kelly. Nice cut by Kamara. Roach for three-pointer. Now that one is good. Deep three for Jenna Roach. Now the Penmen have found their shot. Now they're cruising. Getting back on defense quickly. The Owls are really moving the ball, struggling to get their offense, and that's going to be a travel violation. One too many steps by Steinauer. Steinauer, their best player. She had an open lane towards the basket, but the referee saw that she took one too many steps. 46-32, 3:45 remaining in the third. Kamara dribbling, looking to set up, gives it to Terry. Terry tried to drive baseline. Nice bounce pass back to Kamara for three. That one is good. Good ball movement between Kamara and Terry. Terry drove baseline and had that bounce pass to Kamara. Now Kamara has 16 points. And the Owls are struggling to get their offense going. Roach underneath. Good defense Forced the turnover. Camara picked it up. Now Camara dribbling. Good transition for the Penmen, forcing turnovers, playing some lockdown defense. They're playing some great basketball here. Now Erin Ryder, the Owls, gets the foul. That'll be her second. So now Terry will inbound the ball underneath. Terry looking for Roach. And Jenna Roach took one too many steps as well. You can see she was off balance trying to catch that pass. 49-32, 2:59 remaining. The Owls have gone quiet on offense. Their two best players have 9 points each. Steinauer drives. She'll draw the foul. There's Amanda Kelly. She'll get called for the foul, and Steinauer gets to the line. She'll try to hit two. She has 9 points for the Owls this afternoon. And it looks like Lorenzen will check back in a few moments for the Penmen. Steinauer misses her first. So Steinauer sinks the second. So now the Penmen will inbound quickly as the Owls will go on defense quick, and that's a nice look by Lorenzen, goes up with it. So the Owls brought some press, but a good look by Lorenzen to go right up with it and get the layup for 2 points. 51-33, a nice commanding Penmen lead. 2:25 remaining in the third. Steinauer takes the jumper. That one is good. Made that one look easy. Now Jenna Roach quickly moves the ball. Gives it to Ziliak. Ziliak thought about a three but stopped herself. Ziliak's going to drive. And the whistle's blown. Erin Ryder picks up another foul. That'll be her third. Now Sarah Dio checking back in for the Penmen. She'll replace Amanda Kelly. Nice cut to the basket by Lorenzen. Goes up with it. Goes through three defenders. She just made that look easy. She is tough to defend. Unbelievable play by Lorenzen. Now the Owls move the ball. Again, the Owls have been quiet on offense. Walker trying to drive. Kicks it back out to Steinauer. Steinauer tried to go for the jumper. Nothing there. Kicks it over into the corner. Wheeler. 5 seconds on that shot clock. They're going to get a shot off quickly. No good. Rebounded by Camara. Excellent job on defense by the Penmen again. Lorenzen has at the top. Finds Camara. Camara takes a three-pointer. That one is good. A bang-bang three-pointer. And now it's a 56-35 lead for the Penmen. We'll keep it here for as though it was a 30-second timeout. So we like to point out what an unbelievable day for Brianna Camara. Now has 19 points at a big three-pointer. Kyle Lorenzen with 14. When those two are on the court, they play magnificent basketball. Moving the ball well, transitioning on offense and defense. What more can you ask for your two top players as Coach Pinko's very satisfied with how their team's playing. And you have a lot of other stepping up. Carly Ziliak, she's having a great game on defense. You have Jenna Roach, the freshman, who also runs the point. She's been having a great game as well, has 5 points. Everybody on the floor has now contributed with points. So good distribution of points for the Penmen as everybody's able to score and drive towards the basket. Really making the Owls defense work, and the Owls have no answer, despite that the Owls, like we said, they've won the last 2 games here at the Stan Spirou Field House, but Penmen are 7-2 this year, and they're just very tough to play here anytime you come to this gymnasium. Now Walker, she'll look to drive, and it was Jenna Roach, I believe, who got called for the foul. That'll be her first foul, so Roach is not in some serious foul trouble. Wheeler takes a few dribbles, finds Foal. Back to Wheeler. Foal takes a three-pointer, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Terry. Lorenzen's trying to push it. Minute remaining, and that's going to go out of bounds. Little hiccup there. Too much mustard on that pass by Lorenzen. It goes out of bounds, but it was off an Owl, so the Penmen will still maintain possession. Molly Terry inbounds it, finds Roach. Jenna Roach takes a few dribbles, finds Dio underneath, kicks it back out to Lorenzen. That's going to be a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Walker. 44 seconds remaining. Now the Owls are going to try to slow it down. It's not the best ideas. They really got to get some points on the board. But it's lockdown defense, turnover almost. Lorenzen got a hand on it, but it fell into Foal's hands. 28 seconds remaining, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Walker driving. Now it'll be a jump ball as Jenna Roach got her hand in there. Tried to fight for it, try to rip it. So it'll still be Owls' possession underneath, but it'll be 7 seconds on that shot clock. So the Owls still have some time, but they got to get a shot off here. They'll look to inbound. Foal tried to go for the three-pointer, no good, and the whistle was blown before the shot, as that'll be committed on Molly Terry. So that'll be her first foul. So now that that shot clock is off, the Owls will look to just get that last shot, so they don't have to worry about that shot clock anymore. 20, they'll take that quick three-pointer, no good. Rebounded, nice offensive board, no good off the rim. Rebounded by Lorenzen and gives it off to Terry. The Owls had all the time in the world trying to get that shot off. And it'll be out of bounds. The Owls will get the ball back. Now they'll get their last shot. Seems to me that they rushed it there, and they had 20 seconds on the shot. On the clock left, I should say, excuse me. Now they have 6. So now they'll try to get that last shot. Lockdown defense by the Penmen. A big jumper, no good. And that'll end the third. The Penmen had a terrific third quarter, as now they have a 56-35 lead. We'll be back in a few moments at the start of the fourth quarter here at the Stan Spirou Field House.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieve a lot of the financial burden.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back to the Stan Spirou Field House as the fourth quarter is underway. The Penmen inbound will have it. Lorenzen at the top. Roach kicks in the corner to Dio. Molly Terry, she's going to take a deep three-pointer. That one is good. Scary Molly Terry with the three-pointer. A huge three-pointer to start off the fourth quarter. So we take a look back at that third quarter. The Penmen had a dominating third quarter where they scored 25 points. Meanwhile, the Owls only scored 7. The Penmen are having a terrific day on defense. The Owls take a big three-pointer. That one's no good. Amanda Folk couldn't connect with that one. The Penmen get the rebound. Camara has it, gives it to Lorenzen at the top. Dio gives it to Terry, another three-pointer, no good. Boy, that bench was ready to erupt if Terry had that three-pointer made. That'll be out of bounds, and the Owls will have it. So you can tell that the Penmen are getting their revenge against the Owls. They did not want the Owls to come back in here to win 3 straight. The Stan Spirou Field House. So now Walker tried to drive baseline. Jenna Roach gets another foul. So that'll be their second. That'll be her second, excuse me. The Owls will inbound. Steinauer working against Lorenzen. Steinauer takes a step back jumper. She gets it. Now the Owls now are in desperation as they trail a lot here. Now they look to press, and that's a foul called. Allie Smith gets called for the foul. That'll be her second. So Steinauer leading the pack with 14 points for the Owls. But really having a quiet game. Terry has it at the top, kicks it to Dio underneath, drives baseline, reverse layup, and that one's good. Excellent move by Sarah Dio to work the baseline. Now it's 61-37, Penmen lead. 8:16 remaining in regulation. So now the Penmen are just going to play some lockdown defense, stick to their game plan. Wheeler drives off the backboard and in. Nice floater by Wheeler. Camara, nice dribble move, goes to Dio. So that'll be an offensive foul committed. It'll be her second offensive foul today. So now Gianna Russell checking in the fourth as Camara deserves a break. Having a terrific game today for the Penmen. Walker gives it back to Wheeler at the top. Good defense by Dio and Paxton. Russell, excuse me, that one goes in. So Gianna Russell, she does great on defense as well and contributes well on offense. Terry finds Lorenzen. Back to Terry. Terry finds Russell. Russell finds Roach. Kicks it over to Terry in the corner. Big three-pointer, no good. Offensive board by Sarah Dio with the putback. Sarah Dio is in the right place at the right time. 63-41, Penmen lead. Big jumper there. That one is good. Nice quick jumper by Full. Now the Penmen have a commanding 20-point lead. Jenna Roach trying to drive to the basket, kicks it out to Dio. Terry has it. Russell at the top. Nice bounce pass to Dio. She'll take the three-pointer. That one's no good. Off the rim. Now the Owls will look to move. Nice floater baseline. Wheeler. So now it's an 18-point lead for the Penmen. So this game's been moving by pretty quick. Both teams try to accelerate on offense. There'll be a travel call. So now it'll be the Owls' ball. Not a lot of timeouts taken, but that'll be a timeout taken here. We're going to take a timeout as well. 6:14 remaining in the fourth. Penmen leads 63-45. 6:14 remaining in regulation. Penmen have that commanding lead and So we take a look back at that third quarter again. They had 25 points in that third quarter and only held this high-scoring Owls team to just 7 points in the third. It's been a great defensive game for the Penmen. So the Owls, not enough time on that clock, but they'll look to try to get back in this game. Nice jumper there, but not good. Off the rim, rebounded by Lorenzen. Lorenzen pushes, finds Terry, back to Lorenzen, goes up. Nice jump stop ball fake in the paint. And just took that bunny hop through two defenders. Kyle Lorenzen just makes things easy. She just makes everything look easy. Nice defense by Lorenzen. Tried to force a turnover, picked up by Dio. Both Dio and Lorenzen were right there to knock it away. Now Jenna Roach has it. It's a 20-point lead for the Penmen. Jenna Roach finds Dio in the corner. Kicks it out to Lorenzen. Lorenzen finds Roach in the corner. Lorenzen controls it, kicks it over to Terry. Terry's going to take a tough three-pointer, no good. Nice rebound by Dio, but couldn't grip it as Steinauer ripped it away from her. Approaching the final 5 minutes of regulation. It's desperation mode now for the Owls. Now they'll move the ball. Nice fake, nice jumper. That one's good. Amanda fooled Molly Terry, took the jumper. So now the Owls are going to press here. Jenna Roach is in trouble. She's got to get rid of it. Finds Russell. Russell drives to the basket. Nice bounce pass to Dio. Almost an and one. Nice move by Dio. Use her body to go up with it, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. It's a good job by Roach to get out of that press, as the Owls were pressing up, and thankfully Russell was there to bail out Roach. So Dio misses her first. So now in for the Owls is Aaron Ryder, and we have a few changes for the Penmen. Ziliak's back in. Kamara is also back in for the Penmen. Kamara has 19 points this afternoon for the Penmen. Certainly been the star of this lineup. She'll be the talk post game. Steinauer drives off the body, goes off the layup, easy bucket. So now the Owls are pressing. Nice ball movement, stayed composed. Dio, now she'll get fouled as it was a tough play. Both Wheeler and Ryder were there, and Ryder took a tough shot to the face, it looked like, but now Amanda Kelly back in. Well, there certainly have not been a lot of fouls in this game, which has been good, but, you know, of course the Owls don't want to foul here. You know, they just got to play basketball. They got to try to get themselves back in this game. Still 4 minutes and 13 seconds remaining, but the way the Penmen have been moving the ball and been moving their offense, it's going to be tough to stop them. Russell drives baseline, jump stop. Try to go for the and one, but she'll go to the line. So Leah Walker gets called for the foul. That'll be her third. Gianna Russell has 6 points this afternoon. Looking to make it 8. It's again that this Penmen team, they're pretty consistent at the free throw line. As a team, they're averaging out around 75% shooting at the free throw line. So it's always key to get these shots off here. Try to close this one out. And that one takes a friendly bouncing in. Right in through the iron. So Wheeler trying to move the ball. Finds Smith. Gives it to Walker. Walker trying to move. She gets tripped up. Loses the ball and turns it over. Now the Penmen have it. Nice bounce pass to Russell off the backboard. Gianna Russell. Now she has 10 points today. Now that was a quick shot by Wheeler. 69-51, 3:30 remaining in regulation. Ziliak has it. Almost loses it, but gets it back. Loses her dribble, though. And that's going to be a timeout. Coach Pinkos was able to save the possession. We'll keep it here. This is a terrific game for the Penmen. They have 69 points. They have just been downright dominating in this game. It's been hard for the Owls to stop them. The Owls have no answer. Now they just need to take a breather. And there's still 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. But I tell you, this Owls team, despite them being 10-4, Southern New Hampshire University doesn't care what their record is, what their record shows. Southern New Hampshire came in today, played their basketball, played their game. Had a terrific day today. Leading the pack is Brianna Camara. Had an outstanding game. Kyla Lorenzen as well. Seems like she had a quiet game, but she's been explosive as well. Adding some good points on the board. Seems like everybody on that bench contributed well. Everybody's going to go home with some points, and Coach Pinkos, I'm sure, will go home happy. But now that Penmen really got to close this one out, still got to play some tight defense and still move the ball and be conservative with the basketball, not force any turnovers here. So now the Penmen will inbound it. Still maintain possession, 69-51, 3:22 remaining in the fourth. So it'll certainly be a good win for Coach Pinkos and her team here this afternoon. Lorenzen. She'll get it back. Gives it to Ziliak. Ziliak looks to drive. Nice pass underneath to Lorenzen. What a great look by Ziliak to Lorenzen. Lorenzen, she'll have 18 points on the day so far. Lorenzen playing up against Steinauer. Steinauer takes a three, no good. Rebounded by Camara. 20-point lead for the Penmen. Looking to extend it. Kicks it out to Lorenzen. Lorenzen to Camara. Camara with the three-pointer. No good. Nice rebound by Russell underneath. Goes up with it, and she'll draw the foul. Good passes all around. Amanda Kelly tried to skip it out to Lorenzen. Lorenzen moved it to Camara and found Russell cutting towards the net. Gianna Russell having another terrific game. She'll look to extend her points. She has 10, looking to make it 12. This is the first one. Now for the Owls, we'll see Bridget Sharnick come into the game. She'll get her first action in this contest today. But Russell misses both. Now 2:32 remaining. The Owls still trying to keep themselves in this ball game, but clock is not in their favor. Nice step back shot, but Steinauer is too soft with the shot. Lorenzen has it, finds Ziliak, and I think now the Penmen are just going to play conservative basketball here, try to move their offense. Almost turns it over there. Tough pass by Kelly to Camara. Kelly goes for the screen for Camara. Camara takes a jumper. That one's no good. Rebounded by the Owls. They're going to push it here. Bounce pass to Wheeler. Almost loses it, but gets it back. Takes the jumper, and that's actually a three-pointer, and it's good. Monty Wheeler sinks a three-pointer. The Owls are pressing. Sure they don't want to foul. 1:36 remaining. Baseline, Lorenzen, that one's good. Lorenzen now has 20 points in the game. The Owls just could not stop this dominating Penmen offense. Off the rim, not enough on that shot by Sharnick, and rebounded by Camara. Camara switches it over to Lorenzen. Kelly tries to go for the bounce pass, goes off the hands of Camara. So now we're going to see some of the reserves come in. Alea Paxton. And then we'll also see Samantha Chaps coming into the game. Another freshman. So we have 2 freshmen on the floor for the Penmen. That final minute approaching, winding down. 73-54, Penmen with a commanding lead. Steinauer gives it to Wheeler. Wheeler finds Foal. Foal takes a three-pointer. No good, off the iron. Jenna Roach gives it to Russell. Back to Roach. Roach drives the basket. Nice floater. Count the bucket. And one. The freshman taking charge, driving to the lane. As Allie Smith couldn't set her feet, should get called for the blocking foul. 75-54. It has been all Penmen basketball today. And now we'll have Heather Duran, the freshman, another freshman checking in for the Penmen. So make that 3 freshmen on the floor for this Penmen basketball team. Now Jenna Roach made that a 3-point play, sinks that free throw. Now they had to take a quick 3-pointer there, and that one's in for Allie Smith. Well, the Owls did all that they could, but it's been all Penmen basketball. There's a big 3-pointer there. That one is good. How about the freshman Heather Duran getting some action? Takes a big 3-pointer there. The shot clock is off. And the Penmen secure a nice win here. Steinauer tries to go to the basket, takes a friendly bounce, and that goes through. Now 10 seconds. Now the Penmen are just going to try to dribble this one out. 79-59, a commanding win. A huge win for the Penmen. And that shot clock winds down, and that'll do it. So the Penmen are victorious here at the Stan Spirou Field House. The Owls couldn't come in to try to win 3 straight here. The Penmen said, not today, my friend. So now the final score, 79-59. If you want to stick around, the men's basketball will be playing Southern Connecticut here at 3:30. If you want to stick around, listen to me. I got you covered there. So final score again, Penmen 79, Owls 59. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll have you covered for the men's basketball game here at 3:30.